why you should read every day. What is your favorite book? Have you thought of it? Do you have your personal favorite book? Or maybe not, because you think you are not a bookworm. There are many benefits in reading books, especially because we are an aspiring teachers. We should or must start loving reading because teachers, especially English teachers, must read books. So the question is, why should you read? It's so simple. Of course, students should learn to read. That's been understood for generations. No one's going to argue against the importance of students' literacy. However, many don't understand how important student literacy and reading are to students' development, especially starting at a very young age. The American Pediatrics Association reports that reading when young, even infants being read to by their parents, increases academic success down the road. However, many children enter kindergarten without the skills needed to read well. Helping students bridge that skill gaps falls to those who have trained to become elementary school teachers. They play a significant role in the development of young in this vital area. So whether we say we want to be a high school teachers, we should not neglect the possibilities that we can also be a teacher to the young ones. This is Rosana Angelica Padillo presenting to you the reasons why we, as future educators, should read for ourselves and most importantly, for our students. When was the last time you've read a book or maybe an article, a newspaper, or do you have your daily reading habits centers around? Reading has a significant number of benefits, and here are the 10 benefits of reading to get you to start reading. Number 1. Mental stimulation. Studies have shown that staying mentally stimulated can slow the progress of or possibly even prevent Alzheimer's and dementia, since keeping your brain active and engaged prevents it from losing power. Just like any other muscles in our body, the brain requires exercise to keep it strong and healthy. So the phrase, use it or lose it, is particularly apt when it comes to your mind. Number 2, benefit, stress reduction. No matter how stressed you have at work, in your personal relationships, or countless other issues faced in daily life, it all just slips away when you lose yourself in a great story. A well-written novel can transport you from to other realms, while an engaging article will distract you and keep you in the present moment, letting tensions drain away and allowing you to relax. Number 3, knowledge. Everything you read fills your head with new bits of information, and you never know when it comes in handy. The more knowledge you have, the better equipped you are to tackle any challenge you'll ever face. Additionally, here are a bit of food for thought. Should you ever find yourself in dire circumstances, remember that although you might lose everything else, your job, your possessions, your money, even your health, knowledge can never be taken from you. Number 4, vocabulary expansion. This goes with the above topic. The more you read, the more words you gain exposure to, and they'll inevitably make their way into your everyday vocabulary. Being articulate and well-spoken is of great help in any profession, and knowing that you can speak to higher-ups with self-confidence can be an enormous boost to your self-esteem. It could even aid in your career, as those who are well-read, well-spoken, and knowledgeable on a variety of topics tend to get promotions more quickly and more often than those with smaller vocabularies and lack of awareness of literature. Number 5, memory improvement. When you read a book, you have to remember an assortment of characters, their backgrounds, ambition, history, and nuances, as well as various arcs and subplots that weave their way through every story. That's a fair bit to remember, but brains are marvelous thing and can remember these things with relative ease. Amazingly enough, every new memory you create forges new synapses and strengthens existing ones, which assist in short-term memory recall as well as stabilizing mood. How cool is that? Number 6, stronger analytical thinking skills. Have you ever read an amazing mystery novel and solved the mystery yourself before finishing the book? If so, you were able to put critical and analytical thinking to work by taking notes of all the details provided and sorting them out to determine things. The same ability to analyze details also comes in handy when it comes to critiquing the plot. Should you ever have an opportunity to discuss the book with others, you'll be able to state your opinions clearly as you've taken the time to really consider all the aspects involved. Number 7, improved focus and concentration. When you read a book, all of your attention is focused on the story. The rest of the world falls away and you can immerse yourself in every fine details you're observing. Number 8, better writing skills. This goes hand in hand with the expansion of your vocabulary. Exposure to published, well written work has noted effect on one's own writing, as observing the cadence, fluidity, and writing styles of one authors will invariably influence your own work. In the same way that musicians influence one another and painters use techniques established by previous masters, so do writers learn how to craft prose by reading the works of others. Number 9, tranquility. In addition to relaxation that accompanies reading a good book, it's possible that the subject you read about can bring an immense inner peace and tranquility. Reading spiritual texts can lower blood pressure and bring out an immense sense of calm, while reading self-help books can be shown to help people suffering from certain mood disorders and mild mental illnesses. Number 10, free entertainment. Though many of us like to buy books so we can annotate them and dog-ear pages for future references, they can be quite pricey. For low-budget entertainment, you can visit your local library and bask in the glory of the countless tomes available there for free. Libraries have books on every subject imaginable, and since they rotate their stocks and constantly get new books, you'll never run out of reading materials. There is a reading genre in every literate person on the planet, and whether your tastes lie in classical literature, poetry, fashion magazines, biographies, religious texts, young adult books, self-help guides, street literature, or romance novels, there's something out there to capture your curiosity and imagination. So, stay away from your computer for a little while, crack open the book, and replenish your soul so you can learn more and be more literate. That's it. Thank you and happy reading.